Hi, this is Jason with File Letter Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at the Star Wars The Force Awakens Rey Starkiller base electronic lightsaber, and this is the Blade Builder's lightsaber from Hasbro. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll take a closer look at the packaging. So taking a look at the packaging, we have the standard Star Wars The Force Awakens packaging. It's got the black and the red with the nice Star Wars The Force Awakens logo. We have a really nice open little box that shows the Rey's lightsaber, and it's Anakin's as well as it was Luke Skywalker's. And then it says Rey Starkiller base, Blade Builders. Has a nice picture of Rey. Same thing on the side. Continues over a picture of Rey, and on the back we have just kind of a little thing on the lightsaber. It shows you Blade Builders, how long it is, and gives you a nice picture of the lightsaber. Now the thing with this packaging is this actually, you would assume that this lightsaber, because it was so heavily in the movie, that they would have had this when it came out, as soon as the toys came out, but they couldn't do that because of the picture of Rey using the lightsaber. That was supposed to be a pretty well guarded secret at the end of the movie, so that's why you didn't see this come out in the first couple waves when it comes to these lightsabers. They kind of save that for later. But let's get this guy opened up. Alright, so taking a look at the saber, this is obviously a very iconic saber. So this is what they label as Rey's lightsaber from the Starkiller base. But this was Anakin's and Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. And I love the way they did the hilt. It's very iconic, very classic. They even put in a little extra clip here. They got the buttons, they're nice and red. I mean, they got the nice little clip on the top. I mean, overall just looks great. Now this is a Blade Builder's lightsaber, so it does have the little open section in the bottom here, which I did show, where you can attach the Blade Builder's piece, which it does come with one, and that way you can attach like another lightsaber, which I showed in many other videos, but it gives you that option to kind of build and customize your own lightsaber. It takes 3 AAA batteries, so it's not too bad, and it actually makes it really light compared to, if any of you guys had some of the original stuff when the Power of the Force came out, you had those, I think it was either C or D batteries, and you had like 3 or 4 of them in there, and that thing was heavy as anything. But these are super light, and the good thing with this is this plastic is super durable and it doesn't scuff real well, so the kids can really smash the plastic and they're not going to break anything, and they're not going to ruin the lightsaber, which I love, because some of the early ones, if you were to hit them too hard, they would bend and put the little indentations and white little bend marks on the blades, and it doesn't seem to happen on this. Now with this blue lightsaber, I don't really like the plastic blue that they chose. This is the same color as the Obi-Wan Kenobi one, and it does look a little dark. And when I show you in a little bit, it doesn't light up as bright as some of the other ones that have a little nicer color plastic. They could have done a little bit of lighter blue, I think, which would have made the blade look a lot better. So this has lights and sound. It's an electronic lightsaber. I was hoping that one of the activation would be on like one of these buttons, but it's actually right here. You just push that and it lights up. And it's got motion. And then if you hit something, so it's not as responsive as some of the other ones. I think the Luke Skywalker one from Return of the Jedi seems to be the most responsive, but it still, gives the nice little sound effects for, the movies. And lowering the lights as we fire up the lightsaber. You can see it looks really good in the dark. It almost looks purple on my screen when I look through the camera, but looks really nice. You know, I wish it was a little bit brighter just because of the type of plastic. It's just a darker blue, and it doesn't look as bright as some of the other blade builders. And you can see it kind of goes through a little cycle where it'll do little different sound effects and flicker if you don't do anything with it. And if you don't do anything with it for a certain amount of time, it'll actually shut itself off. All right, here we have Rey's lightsaber next to Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, and we'll fire them both up. Kind of see the color difference. And just because of this plastic, the light illuminates it a little better. It looks a lot brighter than the other one. You can see on this one, it almost seems like the color fades out here, and it's nice and continuous on this guy. So as far as the blade builder set, this is probably my favorite lightsaber in the set so far. This is the most responsive one as far as when you move it. But I mean, as far as, you know, looking at iconic stuff, these are probably the two coolest looking ones. I do like the Kylo Ren one, but the Kylo Ren one isn't as responsive when you move the stuff. Sometimes when you go to move it, it makes the smashing noise, so it's kind of not as good of an actual toy as these guys. But once again, this has been Jason with Filer Comics Collectibles. Any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.